We are in Berkshire County at Hancock Shaker Village, and with me now, Bill Everhart. He is Editorial Page Editor of the Berkshire Eagle. Bill, good to see you again. Thanks for coming by.
My pleasure, Jim. Sure.
Let's talk about the Berkshires, Berkshire County. Can you, as a veteran journalist here, someone who lives and works here, even put into words what it is that I think we all feel is special about this county, the Berkshire region, that really does set it apart?
Yeah, it really has become a brand name, kind of nationally and internationally. It's a spectacularly beautiful area. I think that's what interested people in the first place. We have New Yorkers who come out here to live and visit in Boston. And of course, on top of the beauty, there's the culture. It starts with Tanglewood, but then there's Hancock Shaker Village, there's Jacob's Pillow, and it's just built a great reputation for culture and beauty over the years, over the decades, really.
Are the Berkshires, and I mean, we say, I'm going up to the Berkshires, and people usually say, oh, that's great, and relate a great experience they've had, or just a day maybe sitting looking at one of the meadows and how peaceful it is. Is it as much a mindset or an attitude as the real physical location on the map?
Yeah, it really is. I think people just have this concept of a great place that you can just get away from all your concerns with, and I think people then find that the mindset is real. If you go to Tanglewood in the summertime and just sit on the lawn, it takes all your cares away. And look out on the Stockbridge Bowl, it's just breathtaking.
And yet, and not to be a downer, but this place that so many around the country, really around the world, think of solely or mainly as a place to visit and unwind and relax, this county is home to 130,000 plus people who live and have to make a living, work here. Those two realities of the internationally owned resort and the place where people live and work have to collide with each other from time to time.
They really do. And we've read a lot about how the middle class is disappearing nationally, and I think you see that more probably in the Berkshires than anywhere else. We have a huge contrast between very wealthy second homeowners and a lot of poverty. People would be stunned by the poverty level here. The problems with teen pregnancy are extremely high here. Problems with heroin, which is a statewide problem. I know it's a problem in the Springfield area. It is huge here. So you see towns like Williamstown up in North County, which is very well off. It's a college community. It's next door to North Adams, a city that, since it's lost its manufacturing, is having huge economic problems. And that's kind of the unseen Berkshires, but it's more the reality here than the postcard image of the Berkshires.
One fact, when you have a tourism-based or largely tourism-based economy, a lot of people working in those tourism service industries don't make a lot of money. The owner of the resort or the attraction maybe does well, but the people working for them, and you have folks working 1, 2, 3, I've even heard of somebody 4 part-time jobs at one spot, hotel, restaurant, another, and that contributes to the problems you're talking about.
Yes, there are people who work at Jimmy Peak Ski Area, and they work at the restaurants, they work at hotels, they work at Tanglewood, and they put all these jobs together to make ends meet. And they don't make a lot of money, they often get no benefits. So it's great that these places are here to employ so many people. They're extremely valuable in that regard. But a lot of people have to work at a lot of them to make ends meet, and it is tough.
And to really extend that, with a largely tourism-based economy, the cost of living in general is also higher. So you've got people at the lower end of the pay spectrum, and the folks who come in from New York or wherever have that second home, want to go out to a very expensive, fancy restaurant. It ups the price of so many things. The folks who live here, I mean, I've heard, and you've heard more than I have, being here all the time, folks who say, my kids can't stay here because they can't afford to buy or even rent, in many cases, someplace near home.
Exactly. And if you live in Stockbridge or Lenox, for instance, you can work there, but you can't live there easily because of the cost. So you're commuting in from Pittsfield or you're commuting in from Dalton. So it is that problem. And finding jobs for young people here is extremely challenging. The area was known for manufacturing and culture. Now it's known for culture. And while other communities like Pittsfield that were very reluctant to get into the cultural tourism trade are now doing so, it's not enough. We do need more manufacturing. But everybody can say that. Springfield can say that. Everybody can say that. Everyone's competing for the few manufacturing jobs that are out there, and unfortunately, there's not enough to go around, not in this day and age.
Clearly, you have concerns for this, your home county, Berkshire County, now and for the future. In this fast world of social media and Instagrams and everything, is there still going to be a place, or even maybe an enhanced place, for the kind of quiet, contemplative, cultural diversions, the creative economy that people really are trying to sell in this area now?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it will be a selling point because of online, internet. So many things you can do through electronic media now. I think it's going to attract more and more people here. For instance, and we've seen this a lot in South Berkshire County especially, if your job involves only working online in some fashion. We have a lot of small filmmakers in South Berkshire County. They say, I can work anywhere. I don't want to live in New York City. It's too chaotic. It's too expensive. I can go up to the Berkshires and I can work out of there through the internet. And I can buy myself a small house. I don't have to pay a ton of money to live in a big city. I can come up here. I'm going to have the best of both worlds. And I think one thing that's really going to enhance Berkshire County's job opportunities in the future is advancements in the internet. And so as we get hooked up to broadband more and more here, I think it's going to be a great positive for Berkshire County.
Well, Bill Everhart, Editorial Page Editor of the Berkshire Eagle, thanks for your time, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you.